We start with everybody
Oh,
on tonight.
Dawson in the speeds of force.
Lois is the key. Am I too soon? Yo.
We are back.
Bro, we might have to go no music tonight. I don't know, bro. When we were going on the intro, my shit was bugging out. I just updated my my computer too and my laptop. I haven't plugged into the new Speed Force yet. It's not time.
Right?
So it's just motivating me more. Just to, all right, man. Let's trudge through this stream, y'all. Let's get through the stream, and then we'll update the Speed Force on Saturday. It's gonna be like no other, bro. It's gonna be like no other. We're gonna be, yeah, dude. We're not gonna be 8-bit streaming over here. We're gonna be 4K, 8K. We'll be good. So my bad on that. My bad on that. We might have some spikes. So forgive me for the lag. I'll just stop talking if that's the case. But yo, thanks to everyone for being here. Thanks for saving me from the Speed Force. And thank you, obviously, to my co-host for being here as well. Skiiwalker filing in at the intro. Oh, and of course, the full cool table's here. Let's go. They saved me from the Speed Force, yo. Saved me from the Speed Force.
What is going on?
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
What up?
How we doing, Leon? How we doing, y'all? Yo.
Got a little mic issues, but I'm back.
Hey, you're not the only one with some issues, bro. You're not the only one. We're under attack, bro. We're under attack.
Hey, I literally made it in like right at the intro. You know what I'm saying? I was over here trying to get some stuff together too. So
yeah, dude, for real. Yeah, hey, that's how we do it, man. Just rolling in whenever we can and just doing it on the fly, but making it fun at the same time. And I'm gonna laugh through the whole any issues that we have tonight. So I hope everyone laugh with us. Yeah. So,
No. Money Train James. You already saying fuck Wimby. We got Monty. Yeah, okay, bro. We'll see about all that, but we'll save that for a sports show.
Money Train, don't get Necron started on the Spurs right now. We don't need that. We got to stay on topic tonight because we don't need any derail. Right. Don't let me get the Flash merchandise out. But yo, I did want to say
Necron really came on the stream the other day looking like Doughboy.
Remember that one, bro?
I was like, bro, why is he looking like Doughboy right now, bro? I was like, listen here,
let's do a recap.
Right? I was like, bro, why is he looking like Doughboy right now, bro?
Hanging out.
Oh man, yo, that was a dope moment.
That is
kids.
They either don't know, don't show, or just don't care about what's going on in the hood, you know, right?
You got your Halloween costume figured out for this year already, bro.
I just did my Jerry curl, and I was really good to go.
My goodness, bro. My goodness. Yo, so I wanted to shout out the chat real quick. Obviously, we got Mama Bear saving me from the Speed Force. Thank you. We got Money Train James here talking crap as usual, which we love. I saw Mr. J, I believe, was like the first person commenting on here. Havoc's here. If I didn't mention him, Josh is here. What up, Josh? Lucas
what's up?
Is here. Yeah.
Hey, shouts out to the chat, yo.
Richie Lopez is here. I know,
man. Look,
he's got to go to sleep. But shout out to Bat Dan for the replay crew and holding it down. What are you gonna say? He said, "Hold up, go ahead, bro."
Like this community, man, that has been cultivated here is just super dope, and I want to take this time to really let you guys know that I do rock out with you guys completely, and thank you so much for rocking out with not only me but all of us, right? And with everybody that streams, y'all be popping up and showing up and in the chat and just thank you guys, yo, for from the bottom of my heart, for real. Sorry, I just wanted to say that.
Dude, I agree with that.
That's facts right there, dude.
I think we all co-sign that, bro. Absolutely, wholeheartedly.
Yeah, 100%. One of the best chats on all of YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
I always say it, man. The best community in all the realms, and the fact that people are actually excited that this show is back is so cool too, man. That I was like, oh, y'all missed us? What's going on? What happened? We've been streaming every Saturday. Where you been?
Yeah,
I missed y'all. Hey, man. I miss hanging out on Wednesday nights. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all is the peeps. And I've been thinking about y'all all the time, yo. Look, Leon's voice has been ringing in my head like all day. He put out the most Leon tweet of all time the other day. Right? That damn a looming shadow in the form of money.
Facts.
I was like literally reading that shit with Leon's voice. I was like, man, this motherfucker think he's cool, right? Like a looming shadow.
I heard the same thing in my head, bro.
Man,
like an audiobook instantly. I thought it was a video. I thought like he recorded himself. I looked up, oh, that's just a picture. Okay. Like, where did I hear that voice? What the fuck? A looming shadow.
Hey, you know what's funny? Somebody tried to diss that, and they were in my comments. They were like, "What do you mean a looming shadow in the form of money? I don't see anything in the form of money." I'm like, "Yo,
I saw that, bro."
I was like, "Word, word."
Oh, that's a perfect.
Is that what you took from that?
That's a perfect segue
For real.
into what I wanted to kind of get my off of my chest real quick on the Flash movie, and like why I'm supporting this, because a lot of people might be like, "Oh, Austin, are you as a Flash fan? Will you support this movie?" Blah blah.
As a Flash fan, will you support the Flash movie, Austin? How stupid does that sound? All right, let's hear it.
Right. Well, some hardcore Flash fans are like, well, they're not sticking, true to the story or whatever have you. Like, the origins of Dark Flash, whatever we'll find out. I'm sure it's now a loose adaptation, as we've now heard, but all of the movies that we've seen have been loose adaptations. Obviously, not with most of Zack Snyder's movies that with his work, that those things are above and beyond. We can't really compare his work to everybody. But if you want to go against other comic book movies that we've seen, those are all loose adaptations on comic book storylines. Every single one of them. And yes, I'm talking about Marvel. Every single Marvel movie you've seen is a loose adaptation.
Days of Future Past, all that, right? All that stuff.
All that. And it's all a combination of different stories thrown into one movie. And
in Days of Future Past, it wasn't any of those people that went back in time. It was Bishop, or not even Bishop. It was somebody else. It was Kitty Pryde, actually.
Kitty Pryde,
yeah. So it's always been a loose adaptation.
But the storyline kind of like resembles itself in the end, right? Or
100%,
like a much bigger character too, right? Yeah.
And we're trying to it would be different if it was a standalone solo movie not connected to anything else. Then it would be like, okay, well then I expect like strict adaptation, because you're not trying to fit this story into a whole fucking universe that already exists. Or when its conception started, have it erase one universe and start another one. And now it's not doing that. It's literally just leaving one universe, kind of going into another, opening these the doorways to the multiverse, which is what DC is. So as a Flash fan, seeing all of these comic book movies over the last decade plus, how am I to now finally having a Flash movie, a live adaptation movie being put out? How am I going to be like, oh, nah, this can't be like all the other comic book movies that have been made. This has to be a strict adaptation. Like, why would I be like that? Right. So I'm going into it like, yeah, this isn't anything that we've seen before, but also that's the point, right? You don't want to go into the fucking movie really knowing everything. And that's why I'm also like, now I've kind of got to have like my spoiler guard up. I'm like boxing out spoilers all day. I'm like, like, no.
Wait, but you know, nah, I'm just joking.
Well, I know so much already, so I know that a lot has changed also from what I previously knew about this movie. So I'm not going into it with this weird sense of denial that I see all over the place, which is thinking that you know what the fuck this movie is already if you haven't seen it. I know there's been plot leaks. I know there's been leaks, entire plot leaks, right? And you think also from reading those that things haven't changed since. Andy Muschietti, as Mikey affectionately calls Andy Machine Gun, you can say this for a fact, Skiiwalker, because you saw it yourself. How
This
long?
man knows.
A month before the movie comes out, the director has a precursor statement before the movie is played saying this still isn't the final cut. So how can you walk around on your day-to-day thinking you know what happens in the Flash movie? For sure. Besides the fact that people who have already seen it, the fact that it's not the final cut because everything isn't in it, that makes more sense to me. Or you're getting a little different version of this cut where the scene is a little bit shorter, so you don't see all of it. Because also, here's someone thinking on this. You're probably thinking out there, why are they showing the Flash movie so much? People aren't going to go back and see it. They're not showing them the entire movie. But what they do see is confirming everything that we thought, that the fact this movie does not erase the Snyderverse. And for the fact that many people I trust have said that, insiders have now said that, third parties have said that, people that I didn't agree with and didn't agree with their news and didn't believe the things that they said, but they have connections, right? So they were always, even the people that I don't agree with are saying the same thing now. So if everyone's calling a duck, I'm going to say it's a duck, right? I'm going to go see it now and hear it quack and look at it fly. That's what I'm going to do. And I can't stand the fact that people are so arrogant and pompous in all of their remarks about this movie just because someone said something somewhere. How about let's get a majority statement? Are people you trust, have they seen the movie? As fans? Do they not have an NDA? Do they not have any connections to the WBD regime? Because mine do. And they're telling me all the same thing, that Zack Snyder's universe, the DCEU, that still exists and it's not erased. So yes, that's why I, as a Flash fan, as someone who's a part of and honorably a part of the Cell movement, I support the Flash movie and I'm going to go see it. And I'm going to love the F out of it. Dude, I'm telling you already, I'm thinking about, how much content I'm going to get from this movie. All of the jokes that you laugh at, just wait until they're all on this stream, bro. I'm just going to be dropping them. And real quick, just to break my monologue up, a lot of the conversations that you guys have about why you don't want to see this movie, right, on Twitter, and this goes, if the shoe fits for you, then it's you, right? If it's not you, it's not you. But
you know what night it is, bro?
What?
It's garbage night. We gotta take out the garbage.
Take out the garbage, and this is what I'm saying. This is kind of like that. This is the garbage.
Garbage.
I see all over Twitter and even online, even sometimes on Facebook. It's like, even if Zack Snyder said, and The Flash is my favorite movie of all time, I would not see this movie. That's a tweet that I got a screenshot of. And then also, Ray Fisher did not want to be in this, or Ray Fisher wasn't included in this movie, so I'm not going to see it. And then you see the actual tweet that he posted was like, I can't have any involvement with Walter Hamada, blah, blah, blah. which makes sense, right? He didn't want to be in the movie. That's why he's not in the movie. So that's not like, how many times we got to debunk it? But it's just, you go nowhere. And this is exactly our visual representation of everyone who has that conversation. You go nowhere. You're going nowhere. That's where you're going. Sorry, I had to get that in there, bro. I've been looking for a reason to ask some awesome
I feel it,
bro.
right?
I was laughing at it, dude, when you're playing it. It also reminded me of Betas trying to talk to a girl. It's like,
Right?
No sense of direction.
Look, right? Look, yo, this Flash movie has been such a hot topic, right? And it's crazy because yes, a lot of people have not seen this film and yet are trying to make observations and things about it. And it's funny because I was actually thinking about this earlier, right? That's why that's why they don't like people like us going to these events and getting this. Yo, if I wouldn't have, if we wouldn't have went and put all this out and been on, streams talking about it, what would the narrative have been?
Right.
Right?
Yep.
Yo, if you didn't have real people that went to this thing and was screaming from the rooftops, yo, look, it doesn't erase the Snyderverse, right? They might have just been trying to milk this thing all the way on out, right? Oh yeah, just be upset and be mad, right? Tap into that anger, right? Literally, I was watching a clip from Full Circle, right? You literally have the credits rolling, right, on Zack Snyder's Justice League, and the credits are rolling. Zack Snyder is right in front of the damn screen, and you see the thank yous are going by, and Jeff Johns' name is on the damn screen, right? And I'm like, yo, are we gonna boycott ZSJL because Jeff Johns is in the thank yous? Right? Yo, but yet we gotta boycott the Flash because of Jeff Johns and Walter Hamada, right? And all these ghosts and people that aren't even there anymore.
What you're describing, I believe, is called selective outrage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very
word to Chris Rock, you know what I'm saying? Right? Absolutely. It is selective outrage, right? Yo, wait, hold up. Look. Real quick, right? I'm about to highlight this because it has, there is a comment here that's saying that Ray Fisher at SnyderCon said don't support the Flash film. I was there. When did he say that? Did you hear him say that, Leon?
I'm gonna have to think because I was actually there. I was in the third row from the front, sitting next to a gentleman by the name of Skiiwalker Tha Jedi.
Mad at Akon. So now we gotta
even recently at the time.
Some imaginary.
Why wasn't that shown anywhere? How come we haven't seen that?
I thought he was talking about Full Circle because I was at Full Circle and I didn't hear anything like that.
Okay. Well, hey, man, if people want to listen to that, then that's cool. If you want to listen to that, that's what's up. I just want to say this real quick. Go ahead, Scott. Go ahead.
And also, I would ask that this account, hopefully, when we had that Ray Fisher Cyborg sale shirt going out, that you donated and you really supported that, because that was done in the name of Ray Fisher and for AFSP. So hopefully you had taken that time and done that. So
right. And tell me again how the film disrespects Ray. Just want to know.
It does. Okay. And as a person that's seen the movie, does not disrespect Ray Fisher. Like, you know, I would ask what scene, what line of dialogue, right? Like what Easter egg was there where it was a direct shot at Ray Fisher?
Here, I'll speak to that. So I think they're referring to that time before. And there were perfect things. No, I'm just kidding. No, seriously. There was a time when you're right. There was on a serious note, there was a time when the whole I Stand with Ray Fisher thing didn't just tie into Justice League, it tied into the Flash when they were making it, because there was supposed to be a scene where actually Cyborg was supposed to be in the movie, and allegedly he got written out. So, you know, that kind of got tied in with the I Stand with Ray Fisher situation. Now, as it stands, I get it. I guess people are still hanging their head on that. And that's fine. I don't know. I don't really have anything really in depth to say on the whole, that portion of, you know, I Stand with Ray Fisher, quote unquote. At the end of the day, I'm going to go see the Flash. So that's just it for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying whether anybody should go see it or not. It's up to you how you want to spend your money and your time. But how I'm spending my money, my time, I'm going to go see the Flash. And if I walk into it, and if it's completely different from what Sky said, which I'm pretty sure it ain't, then I'm going to scream to the mountaintops, hey, this is against the Snyderverse. It is against the Snyder Cut. It is against everything. It is egregious. It does this. It does that, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, what I will say about the Ray Fisher situation is it was unfortunate that he got written out. It's also unfortunate that Jeffrey D. Morgan got written out. It's unfortunate that the actress that plays as Martha Wayne got written out. It's unfortunate that Michael Keaton's role got reduced. It's unfortunate that Henry Cavill got written. Like, we know what's up. Warner Brothers Discovery, after adopting this film from the old clown table regime, they adopted something that they had to rework from a movie that was already reworked. So, like, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I believe this movie is very, very far removed from a lot of this stuff. And now we're treading on territory that it's other things that needed to be proven. And those things seem to be proven right, which is that it is a part of the Snyderverse as far as the acknowledgement of its existence and the continuation of its existence. People can play with the whole terminology of what the Snyderverse means. If Zack Snyder's not there, then it's not a... Bro, the universe that Zachary Edward Snyder created is what we're referring to. Just like every other movie that would be around had he not touched it or directed it. You know what I mean? Like, let's not play stupid here. The universe that he created. We all know the movies that are removed from the Snyderverse, for real, for real. We know those movies. And we ain't got to get into it. No, but anyway, just to wrap up this whole Flashpoint, I'm done with that, and I'm done arguing with people. I can't wait to see the movie.
Me too. I wanted to just highlight something real quick too, because the story changes real quick, as we know with a lot of these types of people. So when he first came in, I just want to highlight that they said that Ray Fisher has said several times, even recently at a con, not to support the film. He said that Ray Fisher said not to support the film. And then later on, you came back and said that he told his fans that he won't see it. So what
I was actually looking for
what did he
video
say specifically
of him saying to not go see it, and I was having a tough time finding that. That's literally what I was looking for.
Right, and you could stand on your morals and all that, and stand on whatever high horse you need to have about not seeing this movie. Right? If we debunk this reason, you'll find another one to stand on because you don't want to see it. That's at the end of the day, that's what it is. And you can have your account about this, I'm sure you made yesterday or tonight, and come in people's streams and say these types of things. But I already in 2 comments just you're flubbing it up. He said that he won't see it. He did not say. If he did say that, he didn't say, "Hey, don't go see this film. If you're my fan, don't go see this film." And he wouldn't say that. Why? Because someone that he supports, a lot of people that he supports and are friends with, people that he recently shared a panel with, are a part of this movie, and he wants them to be successful. So obviously, as an actor in this business, he's not going to tell people actively not to go see movies. It doesn't make any sense. So I just wanted to tell you, good luck, with your cause, but we have ours.
I was gonna say this, real talk, like Ray Fisher was just at Full Circle, which was a WBD hosted event, right? And as I said before, I'm pretty sure he would not have appeared there if there was not some kind of conversation beforehand.
Facts.
That was an official appearance, right? So I doubt that he would have just done that, right? Without a conversation being had. That's not the way that those things work. But yeah, I didn't want to derail the show, but we can go ahead and get back on it. I just wanted to highlight that.
Necron got something to say. Bro. I got something to say.
Please do.
About all this. That movie looks fucking awesome, dude. That awesome looks fucking awesome, dude. I mean, you got Flash doing tornadoes. You got fucking Batman diving out of the fucking Batwing. I mean, I'm sorry, I get it. Everybody got their morals and blah blah blah. But I just want to see a kick-ass comic book movie, and I'm gonna see it. I don't give a fuck what other people say, man. Whatever. And
man. How about this though, right? How about we, support Michael Shannon? You know what I'm saying? Right? Like he's in this movie too, and he's dope. Like he's dope. Zod is dope in this movie.
Isn't Fiora in this movie too, or am I wrong about that?
Fiora is in. Yo, it's hella people from Man of Steel in this film, yo, and like Ben Affleck's in it. Are we gonna say that Ben Affleck betrayed Zach now? Right? Like, yo, wait a minute. Why is there this standard on the fans but not Ben Affleck?
Right.
That's real talk, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's kind of what I was trying to highlight earlier when I was talking. I'm like, there's all these actors that are in the movie still. You know what I mean? Like, did Ben Affleck betray Zach and Ray and himself and Debbie and I don't know? Did he betray every? Where do we draw the line? I'd like to add this too. I think who was
Affleck's in the trailer, bro. Like over the trailer.
Does this sound familiar, Sky? What I'm about to say? All right. I better walk into y'all's homes and see struggle-free chocolates, struggle-free diamonds, struggle-free Nikes. Like the way y'all live it is so pure, bro. Like y'all the purest, most like you just activist ready. Like I love it. I better walk into your homes and I better see cage-free. Like no eating of meat.
Grass fed, bro.
Facts.
Oh, you know what, man?
Yeah.
I want to see chickens out back, dude.
I'm looking out my window, and I think I see a big virtual signal in the sky.
Yep.
It's up there, bro.
The virtue signal.
The virtual signal is lit.
Bro, come on, man. Y'all crazy, bro.
Clip it.
Y'all crazy. Dude, look, I've seen the movie, y'all. I'm telling you, look, man. Yo, Jeff Johns literally, his name ran on the credits while Zack Snyder was standing right in front of the screen. It's on video, bro.
Right.
Like literally, you know what I'm saying? And I was sitting there, and it's like, yo, like, where do we draw the line?
I know.
There's so many reasons to not go see this movie. It's like, I might as well just go see it. Because it's like, I'm going to make somebody mad no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right?
Because I even have to not see it, but for the right reasons, right? Because even if I don't see it and I just didn't really like, if the trailer just didn't look good, right? But I was supposed to not see it to not support Ezra, right? But then if I not see it for that reason, then the people that wanted me to boycott because of Ray, they're gonna be mad. They're gonna be like, "Yo, why you didn't go see it because of Ray?" And I'm like, "All right, well, maybe that has something to do with it." But then you got boycott WBD and restore the. It's just like it's all over the place, yo.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's all over the place.
Austin Powers in the tunnel, bro. Fucking, fucking don't know.
I was confused just listening to you, Scott.
Exactly. I was confused, and I was the one saying this shit, right? Like,
Facts. Like I was like, I don't know.
I guarantee you, run it back, and it made sense.
Right, dude. Right, dude. It really, I know. I was with you. I was with you the whole time. But that's exactly what it feels like, bro. Just fucking all over the place. And it sucks.
I'm like, so we can't watch the thing because of the thing, and then if the thing happens and that happens, and they come through and we blink and they jump, we can't. What?
And that's the thing. That's the thing. I was thinking about it earlier, just like on my Twitter and looking at the community that we have and all the awesome people who tweet and also tweet the hashtags. And then every once in a while, I'll go on like the search, hit the magnifying glass and just see what's trending and see things that are said. And I'm just like, oh, there's a reason why like I don't do this, because the rest of like comic book Twitter is just people just complain all the time, just wholly unsatisfactory. It cannot be satisfied, dude. Just impossible. And no matter what, there's always going to be a reason to complain. So that's why we're here to tell you all the positives, really, of why you should go see this movie, dude. As a Flash fan, when I saw that tornado, I was like, oh, someone said that, oh, he's doing a Palpatine or whatever, because he's shooting. Yeah, he does that, bro. He probably winds it up beforehand before he shoots that shit off, too. Like,
that shit look great, dude.
Look. Go ahead. Hey, look. I told Austin about something that Barry's suit does, and you could tell that, that Austin was just like super excited hearing about this. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
Facts.
Dude, because that's the whole point. Like, there's so much that is untapped potential in a lot of the things that are Flash, and the fact that they're going into it the way, because when I first saw Man of Steel in 2013, right? I'm watching that movie, getting blown away by the first like 30 minutes on Krypton, just like, what the fuck is this? And then like before the first hour is over, Zod's already like on Earth and shit, and like you've already seen him grow up. Bro, as I'm watching that, I'm loving it. I'm loving all of the aspects of the entire story, but there's a little like my OCD brain always goes in the back of my head, doesn't shut up the whole time. Every time I see a scene, I'm like, oh, dude, what if he did that, but it was a Flash movie? Like, what could he do with the Flash? Like, oh, the science behind it was so cool, but like, what if he did science with the Flash? And like the whole time I watched everything with Snyder. I'm like, oh, well, what if he did the Flash? And then he finally did the Flash. We saw how sick it was. It won an Oscar. But now with this movie, they're going more in depth into his powers, really getting into the nitty gritty of how everything works. So people like us who are like super geeks, we have the logic to it, right? We have that graph that we always talk about with the power scale of Superman and like what he can withstand and all that. Like that's kind of what I sounds like we're getting. You said it, and then also a third party that I saw on Twitter said that the way they break down the science of the Flash powers is like something to behold. Like it's really fucking awesome, and I'm so excited just to see that aspect of it, dude. I'll sit down and just watch that. Like there's, as a Flash fan, there's so much that we haven't got, and people want to be mad about this film, and they aren't even Flash fans. How do you go? Okay, you're not a Flash fan, right? Are you a DC fan? Sky, tell them what they're gonna see if they're a DC fan in this movie.
Man, you got Michael Keaton, bro. The first, well, he wasn't the first big screen Batman because that was Adam West,
He was the
right?
first,
But
yeah, the best though. In
no,
the first era, I
The
guess.
first blockbuster.
There you go. There you go. First
yeah,
blockbuster Batman.
right.
First,
Wait,
yeah,
but what's that
kicked
movie?
Yeah, it was the first
That was
superhero
a
blockbuster.
for, yeah.
Yeah, Superman the movie wasn't. It made
Fact
money, but
check
it wasn't
later,
like a
bro.
blockbuster technically.
Yeah.
We'll pull it.
So
it
Which is
didn't
odd,
you got,
right?
end up like the superhero like
yo,
summer
you got
blockbuster.
you got Michael Keaton, yo,
Yep.
and Money Train James is right because yo, if y'all mess up my Batman Beyond, right, with this nonsense, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, look, there's so much writing on this movie, yo, and to try to act like this movie does not affect anything else is just silly,
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
right? Like, if this movie flops, that means people don't want to see Michael Keaton as Batman. That's what that means to these studios,
Yeah.
right? Which means, oh, we're not going to give them more of Michael Keaton as Batman. If this movie makes a bunch of money, oh, they want to see more Michael Keaton as, as Batman. Let's do this Batman Beyond movie. Man, look, y'all, we can sit here and act like, and I have asked this question before, and I will ask it again. Is it a good look or a bad look for movies with Snyder's characters in them to flop?
Did we not learn our lesson from Black Adam? Did we not learn our lesson? What happened right after that, dude?
Right after. Literally, right after that box office tracking hit, they hired James Gunn. Right after.
Hey, what y'all would have think would have happened if Black Adam would have hit like 700-some million? That'd have been crazy, right?
We get to send.
We wouldn't be in this.
Deserved.
We wouldn't be having this conversation right now because they would just finished out with what we were going to get, right? Man of Tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? One last run with the damn Snyder characters, and we'd be set, right? So to sit here and act like this movie just doesn't affect anything or like there's nothing at stake, there's everything at stake. If y'all mess up y'all want Sky to be a cantankerous character, right? Oh yeah, mess up my damn Batman Beyond with this nonsense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're talking about some damn,
Yo, Ill Life just hit me with the best shit. I gotta read this out loud. Ill Life, yo, good for you, bro.
Hey, hold up. Lastly, real quick, I've been wanting Batman Beyond before Zack Snyder was even thinking about doing Superman.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Don't try. No. We are not doing that today.
Yeah.
All right. We not doing that today. But go ahead,
bro. How you trying to go on a fast break, full court, wide open, and just airball a layup like that? It's gonna be your fault, bro, because y'all want to boycott. But what got me, bro, is Ill Life. For anyone who thinks that a different Justice League might be canon, if Muschietti put science behind Speed Force logically like Zach, then Justice Def can't be canon because Whedon threw science out the window. Those kids in the truck should have been human soup. Dostoevsky or whatever the fuck he says at the end. Yeah, dude. Yeah, absolutely, Ill Life. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. So,
hey, he definitely does. So awesome. Hey, he breaks it down, bro. Yo, y'all can't tell me.
The man had conversations with Zack Snyder, bro.
Right.
This is known. Like, people got to stop playing. There's one dude online talking about, he pulled up an article where, I guess it's Andy Muschietti, like, there's no reference at all. It's just a quote, and it just sounds like he's saying, it sounds like it might be Andy Muschietti, but like, oh, blah blah blah, Justice League, blah blah blah, Justice League is canon, and I'm like, bro, how old is that interview? How many reshoots have they done? How many? I don't know, man. Like, kind of over this picking and choosing what y'all want to see. Y'all want to read an article without showing Andy Muschietti's name, right, as a quote stating that it's Justice League, but then y'all don't want to listen to a bunch of people that have already seen the movie, including the man right here to my bottom right. Like, that's nuts to me. We got people who've seen the movie. I don't give a shit what Andy Muschietti said in an article that you pulled up that I'm guessing is Andy Muschietti, because you're not even referencing, you're not saying his name. You're just making me think it's him without even saying it's him. I don't care about that article. I care about people who have seen the movie. Who are literally telling me what the movie did. Like, this is insane to me. So if y'all want to pick and choose silly articles and silly little references and cling to, you know, whatever you think Ray Fisher said about, like, cool, man. Like Austin said, y'all want to run around finding reasons not to watch the movie? You ain't got to find them. Just don't watch it. It's that simple. It's really that simple.
Yeah,
but I'm watching it.
It really is, man. What are you gonna say?
I don't know, man. I just never like struggled so hard to see a movie. Either like I want to see it or I don't. What the fuck? Dude. I don't stay up at night. My moral grounds are really questioned by me seeing this movie. I don't understand. What am I gonna do? I need to see a therapist.
No, I know.
Ridiculous, dude. Either you want to fucking see the movie or you don't. Fucking gotta write a fucking novel about why you can't see this movie. I don't give a fuck.
I know, dude.
I'm go get a fucking cheeseburger and say, listen, you rant and rave about some bullshit. That's fucking dumb. Right. And sorry.
Dude, you're so good, dude. You're so good. They're trying to clown on this movie like we clowned on the Batman, bro. Really, that's
it ain't working.
It's not even the same.
And we still saw the Batman, right? At least have our own opinion of it.
Yes.
Hey, yo.
Yes. Facts.
Mr. J is right. That will be my villain origin story. If I don't get my Batman Beyond, bro, because of this nonsense.
Yo.
Hey, shouts out to Real Talk Productions, right? He said, yo, hey, he said, Sky was right. Still was, hey, y'all thought I was joking? Y'all thought I was joking. Right, everybody was like, "Oh, Sky's tripping," you know what I'm saying? Saboteur Sky, heresy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, this shit's dope, bro. I don't know what y'all want me to say, bro. I'm like, yo, I don't know what you want me to say. The movie's dope. Most of the real
good movie, right?
Most of the real people that I know, like flesh and blood, that I've met and that I know that have seen it, have said it's dope.
I know, dude. I'm so hyped for this. I wish it wasn't so far away. It feels like super far away. I guess it's only 2 weeks or whatever, but it feels far away.
I want to add this real quick. I was kicking it with some homies watching the game, Boston Chokeout, and like one of them is a like hater of DC. Like he's pretty much hated all of what DC's done like thus far, right? He kind of like rewatched like MOS and BVS, and he's kind of like, you know, it's pretty cool, pretty good. I don't know if he's seen the SJL, but like he just hates DC, especially like all the new stuff, the Shazams and all that crap. He's like, DC sucks. So the Flash commercial came on, and he was like, bruh, you know how I feel about DC, but I'm watching this, bro. I was like, oh shit. Damn. Everybody like, oh man. And they all know I'm a DC guy. So I was like, oh yeah, got to. He's like, facts. He was like, bro, this shit look hard. He was like, it go hard. Like this looks hard. I don't know what to say. Like, again, I don't really rock with these. You know I don't. But I'm like, yeah, man. His lady comes into the room. She's like, yo, yeah, we definitely got to see that. And then she said, something about Little Mermaid. It was funny. Something about Little Mermaid. He was like, I don't know about all that, but we definitely watching The Flash. That joke was hilarious.
Hey, I am going to succumb to the anti-life. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm telling y'all, man. We lost Austin to the Speed Force once again, but I'm like, yo, man, y'all want to act like this, like there's nothing else riding on this movie. Come on now. Like, Batman Beyond, yo. I'm telling you, y'all fuck it up for me if y'all want to, bro. I'm gonna be, because you already know they gonna come out right after opening weekend if it's bad, right? And then they're gonna be like, it's a wrap, right? Just like they did with Black Adam. You know what I'm saying? So we'll know that. Hey, so
Yeah, dude, facts. So we got to go hard first weekend. I mean, and everyone, everywhere that I could see, at least on Twitter, even people that you would not suspect are saying good things about this movie. And then it's funny when you see people questioning other people's opinions too, just because maybe they have nothing to do with the movie. Oh, it's like, okay, maybe they just saw a movie and it was so good they had to say something about it. Does anybody remember Top Gun last year?
Yeah.
Like, do we question everybody's fucking affiliation just because they thought that was a good movie?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I hate the double standards, and you just there's a Pat McAfee, someone I watch all the time, who always talks about stats and stats backing up you up wherever you want. Well, my representation of that is you can tell yourself whatever story you want to make your truth a reality, right? You live your truth, but your truth ain't facts, right? And a lot of people, when they talk about those type of things, and they have, why would that person say good things about the Flash? Well, what are they? How are they affiliated? What is WB? What are they OWB? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, now you guys are conspiracy theorists? Like, what the fuck? Where were y'all? Would go deep and all that. Like, what are we talking about? Like, so it's like, it's just crazy to me. All the double standards. It's okay for you when you want it to be in your favor, but it's not okay for us when we're just talking about facts and talking about things that we know from firsthand.
I saw one tweet a while ago that was like, finally somebody's being honest. And then they was like bashing the movie. And I'm like, wait, so everybody that said that it's dope is lying, right? But you just because this person said that it's bad, that means they're the only people that's being honest. That's crazy, yo. That's wild. Like, yo, look, you would have thought that, they would be looking for this type of film, right? A film that would bring the entire DC community together, right, guys? Like the casual audience with the Snyder fans and everything, right? Like, and they really walked that line, They really walked that line with this movie. Like this, man, it was a delicate line to walk, but they got it done, and I'm gonna be there opening weekend again.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait for this movie. I'm not gonna say that enough. Like, I've been waiting for it since it was announced back in the first like slate days, whatever. But like, I'm not worried about anything that's going on in the future, right? Everyone's worried about what is it? Why don't you just be a part of the moment for once, right? Why don't you just take part of what's going on? And yes, if this might be the last time we see Ben Affleck on the silver screen as Bruce Wayne and Batman in a film.
Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman too,
right? It might be the
Don't forget she's in the movie.
All of them, right? So why wouldn't you want to go see that? Why wouldn't you want to at least go take part in the conversation? And maybe you might not see it 2-3 times, like 4, 5, 6 times, like some of us will. But at least see it once. I mean, I myself had to watch the Batman. It was grueling. I woke up at one point, realized that I fell asleep. I was like, oh shit, that's kind of embarrassing on you guys. But I still went and did it so I could take part in these conversations, and so I don't want to hear anything from anybody about the quality of the movie if you didn't actually go see it after the movie comes on. Oh, I didn't go see it because I boycotted. Blah, blah, blah. All right, then let's not talk about The Flash at all with you, because
y'all don't want to hear that Wonder Woman theme.
Exactly, bro.
Yo, I know I'm gonna do some blasphemy right here, but that's what I always do. If you really know, I watched Shazam 2 on the good old, what is it now, Max or whatever, the other day. Whatever. But when Wonder Woman came out at the end, that was awesome. I'm just gonna say that.
Dang, awesome. I'm gonna have to watch that.
I mean, she didn't do nothing. It's just because it's Wonder Woman.
It's Wonder Woman, yeah, dude.
I'm just like, damn, she looked good, dude. It's Wonder Woman. I'm like, what are they thinking, dude? Like,
they're not.
Wow.
They're not. It's all ego and BS and Hollywood nonsense with the leaders. And honestly, I know I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time with my clips right now, but there is a lot of people who look at these plans and they might get the impression I did when I hear about the plans of the upcoming DCU, the KFCU as we aptly name it. So what are you thinking? This is sort of a little bit of a dive into the business meetings.
Our early attempts at a tractor beam went through several preparations. Preparations A through D were a complete failure. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we finally have a working tractor beam, which we shall call Preparation H. What?
Why don't you just call it Operation Ass Cream, you ass?
I'm sorry, did you want some ice cream?
Yes, I'd love some chocolate ass cream.
Perhaps later.
Bro, that's exactly what it is, bro. Like, it's just shit. That's what it is. That's what a lot of it sounds like, and a lot of so that's why, if you want this stuff to continue, probably a good idea to at least make your statement with supporting the Snyderverse and supporting the cast and characters of the Snyderverse and supporting something that's actually not the DCU and showing, oh, maybe we should stick with this because it made us a lot of money, or maybe we should at least make some money from this elsewhere since we want to continue, or we already have this plan. Elsewhere, you say? Sounds like Elseworlds, right? So the possibilities are endless, but they don't become endless unless we go see this film and actually support it. So stand on whatever high horse you want. I still listen to certain musicians that have been, out and cast off from society and canceled, as it were.
As a metal fan,
yeah, dude. But nobody really in this movie has, I would say, been conclusively canceled or convicted or whatever. So like, whatever real issues you have with this movie, it's something that you're just virtue signaling for, and you should turn it off. Turn off the virtue signal and just go see it for a movie. It's going to be something that everyone's talking about. And if you don't see it, then you can't really enjoy the conversation, can you?
Can't talk about something if you don't know what you're talking about. I mean,
yeah. Nah, I'm not bumping Kelly as Michael Jackson, bro. MJ, a little bit of Billie Jean, bro, every once in a while. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly.
Austin walking around that light up sidewalk.
Dude, I wish I grew up with like thinking that I was like, oh yeah, dude, this would light up if it was nighttime. Like, yeah, dude, it would. Then I walked at nighttime. I'm like, oh, this is weird. Where was that sidewalk he was walking on? I don't know, man. Where's that corner? I want to go there. And mom's like, that's not real. Yeah. That's when it got broke to me at like 7 years old because Michael Jackson. I wonder.
I'll give you a little Necron guilty pleasure.
Please do.
I actually enjoy Off the Wall more than Thriller. So yeah.
Hey man,
Yeah.
It's the
I just
banger,
wanna put
dude.
that
They're
out
both
there.
bangers. Yeah, whatever you like. The great thing was though is like he evolved enough to where people have that like categories. And here's the thing, right? I don't feel bad when I go and enjoy the music. Like I don't feel bad because all of that other shit that's aside from me enjoying it is aside from me. Like it has nothing to do with me. I'm
It has
hearing
nothing to do with the music either,
right.
actually.
I'm hearing good music, and when I go see this film, if it's great, I'm just seeing a great film. It has nothing else to do with anything else. But if I see that it includes Snyderverse, I see that it keeps it intact, well, then it's just icing on the cake, bro. Because when this movie first was like created, I just thought it was going to be a utility to kill off the Snyderverse. Now that that's not the case, and it's been proven that that's not the case, then open the floodgates. Let's go see it. You know?
Yeah, because that was my nefarious plan, guys. It was to go see the Flash early, to lie to all you guys, and then have you go see the movie, and then come back and call me Saboteur Sky.
Right, dude.
Right?
Oh yes.
No way, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell everyone firsthand, even though I'm so hyped to go see this, even if I don't like it, I would tell people that, right?
Yeah.
I would tell people that, and I'll be honest about it. But even if I do say that in the future, I'll still say, hey, but you should go see it for yourself to have your own opinion. Because I would say that like any movie, because there's so much stuff in this world that I don't like, but other people love. Love. So to each their own. Go enjoy yours. Stay out of the Snyderverse if you don't like it, right? That's cool. But we're going to be supporting this film because it's got so much connected to sell, the potential for the future. And that's kind of, I love that for the Flash's conception now, where it's coming full circle. Zack Snyder's full circle, as it were. You know, he saved the end of a universe and he's starting the creation of another one.
Hey, Skywalker, does Ben Affleck's Batman act like Zack's Batman in the movie?
No, he actually was going for his Justice League rendition. When he said, you know, I did not miss you. Right? Yeah, he actually just redoes that.
When he flies away from the explosion and lands, is he like, "Oh, that's gonna hurt in the morning"?
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. Right?
Okay.
That's
terrible.
Right? Yeah, come on, man. Like this dude, you think Ben Affleck literally is gonna say, I think that's my best stuff as Batman is in the Flash.
Right.
And then he was gonna be sitting there doing Justice League Batman. Right? Like, really?
No, yeah.
Really?
He's too much of a man and too proud of a person to be doing
He
that.
would have never signed on to do it if that was the case, man.
Real quick, right? Because this is what gets me, guys. And I think I figured it out. Because if you notice, nobody ever brings up Ben Affleck. And I think it's because they know that that's an argument that they can't win, right? Because literally, like, Zack Snyder put his name on Ben Affleck's back, like in the opening credits of the Snyder Cut. Right, like that's not on accident.
No.
Right, like that's not anything like that. Right, so they remove all the like ire or whatever that they have, you know, for Ben Affleck being in this movie, and they turn that and they turn it on the fans and say, no, you guys have to. Right, be the ones to not go see this, but yet it's cool for Ben to act in the movie, though, right? And Ben doesn't have. He was just right. Hey, I need that I stand with Ray Fisher count back in here because they just hugged that full circle. right? Like they literally like embraced and was on stage together, hugging. And Ben Affleck is in the Flash, right? And was literally like just promoting it and saying like, "Yo, you know, some of my best stuff as Batman is in this movie."
Unreal, dude.
It literally like
wait
sounds
to see
like
this.
he was ready to become Batman again after doing this role in this movie.
Yeah,
Like, if you listen to
right.
that interview, he was like, "No, I know I just retired, but I'm back, and I want to say, you know, I really got Batman down this time." And he's like, he was ready to jump right back into it, man.
Boom, boom, dude. Look at this. Where is that account now, dude? Someone who just saw the Flash tonight. Ray was mentioned in the Flash, bro. Oh, did they say anything disrespectful? Real talk? Can you confirm for us? Because we have to confirm that. Because apparently this movie's disrespectful.
No. I think I know what he's talking about. I think it's in the beginning of the movie. I think it's in the beginning, and it's when they're talking about like where everybody is. Okay. Right? Yeah. I think that's what he's talking about.
So,
man, yo, there's so much stuff in this movie. Every time that somebody mentions something, like I start going back. Like I actually have to might have to retract some of my statements, because I actually do think I saw that Justice League versus the Superman part of Heroes Park in that film, which means Cavill might have been in my screening. For some reason, after Josh said that, I kind of remembered seeing that part.
Wow, that's so
and cool. I remember, and I definitely remember seeing Aquaman pointing at the Flash, which is another scene that was only in the Snyder Cut.
Word, yeah, absolutely.
Right.
He said he was mentioned multiple times before and after that scene, bro.
Oh, yeah. Look, dude, I don't remember. I was so hypersensitive and hyper locked in, trying to remember everything, and you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do remember them mentioning him in the beginning, if I'm not mistaken, when they're talking about where everybody is and why they can't come help with the current situation.
Oh, okay. I mean, it makes sense, right? They would they said, I brought that up. I don't know if you saw that. I believe it was either Sin Havoc or Real Talk said that it plays kind of like a Justice League animated or a Justice League Unlimited animated series episode, like a 3-part episode, which is, dude, perfect segue actually, because what's part 3, bro, is gonna be on my channel this week, and I'm hyped for that. I got a banner for it, but I can't even find it, but it's up here, bro, and I cannot wait for season 2 to start, because I guess Darkseid makes a appearance real quick. Is it this one? Boom. And
yep, episode 1.
We got another one too. I think I might have done away with it.
Wait,
there we go. Boom.
Are you? Oh, all right. Wait, dude, which one are you on?
Our banners are the same. Just inside the scenes here for everybody watching.
Oh my
banners,
yeah,
dude. Yeah, all the banners are the same. We get a set amount of banners, which is why we have all the same ones. So yeah, I've had to delete some and keep deleting my 4 titles that I have up here. But just a quick segue. Everyone come back.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I will delete some. All right, there you go.
Okay. You're good though. You're good if you don't want to. I've been managing. I did want to say though, if you're not subbed, make sure you're subbed. If you're watching this video and you're not subbed, make sure you're subbed and you have the reminder on, so you can be back here Saturday morning at 10 a.m. for season 2, which is part 3 of the cartoonist serial Justice League Netflix watch along, where we're directly engaging with Netflix. We're not doing no Twitter nonsense. There's no heresy with bots and all this. craziness. Literally.
Hey, y'all can definitely still tweet during the event, though.
Please do.
Definitely still tweet.
And if
I was just about to say that.
Yes. And if you are
But
tweeting,
yeah.
make sure you're using the hashtags and you're following the rules of engagement.
Yeah, because I got a PSA coming about Twitter tomorrow on a Twitter space.
Okay.
We get into the nitty gritty tomorrow.
And if you need Sky's Twitter handle, it's down below. So are all the rest of ours in the cool table. It's down below. So just need to mention that. I'm sure everyone who's here right now is going to be attending that and partaking with us. So we'll see you guys on Saturday. And I can't wait for that. And I guess June 3rd is Real Talk's birthday. So happy early birthday, bro. Hopefully you can stop by and we'll send out a link so you can come through on your birthday as well. That's an early birthday present to you. Don't everyone say it's their birthday now. I'm going to need IDs and shit. I know what I'm saying. I'm going to need proof. I'm going to need birth certificates. I'm not going to just be handing out links for people who just say it's their birthday. That's hilarious. But nah, man, I'm hyped for that. I'm hyped for that. Just like I'm hyped for what we're going to talk about lastly here, moving on to our last topic, which is we got a Rebel Moon title? We got a new title for Rebel Moon now? What, dude? And I didn't get the tweet that I saw it posted on the article, but I believe it was Child of Fire. Rebel Moon Child of Fire. Is that what it's called?
The Child of Fire.
The Child of Fire. Amazing, dude.
Yo.
That sounds so sick. It's got to be her, right? That's
Fire.
That's her character. That's the main character. Dude.
Cora. It has to be.
Gotta be
Cora.
Cora. Gotta be Cora.
Just to give a little clarification on that. So Brazil, they do a lot of subtitles on movies that don't even have titles. Or sorry, that don't have subtitles. Like standard wise, right? And so it's a standard probably to do that. Also, it translates literally to the Girl of Fire. So who knows, right? It could be an official. Regardless, though, it does sound dope.
Okay. Either way, it's some news about Rebel Moon, which we're hyped for, dog.
So does it mean that she's related to the Sky's character? And
that's the first thing I thought of. That's the first thing.
Right?
What's going on here, dude? Crossover already.
Man, yo, I'm so hyped for this movie. As soon as I heard that, I was like, yo, like, I want to see whatever her relationship is, because I think she's going to have some kind of relationship with the antagonist, Regent Belisarius, right?
Yep.
I'm super excited for this movie. They said at the next Tadum we should be actually getting some more information about this movie. I saw that earlier as well.
The next what?
Tadum. You know
that event that comes.
Yeah. Is
it July or August?
I think it's in July. Hold up.
I thought it was like a summer thing because it's usually like a random midway through the summer thing.
And ill life, he's right.
Oh yeah, right. And confirmation of a theatrical release. That's also news.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, y'all know.
I mean, we knew it was gonna happen, right? You're not making this as big as they are and not putting it in theaters. Like they're gonna make.
Army of the Dead was in theaters. Yeah, damn well no. Rebel Moon's gonna have to be in theaters.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. I cannot wait to see that shit.
And I mean, Zach's movies not only freaking always look great, they sound great too. The sound effects is always top tier.
It puts you in the actual atmosphere of the movie.
I still never get over the machine guns sounds and Army of the Dead in the theater. It sounded so freaking good, dude.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
I thought we were getting shot
at. Yeah,
dude. Sophia Boutella.
I think it's in June. It's June 17th. June 17th.
What?
Yeah.
And that weekend.
It's gonna wait. Oh, that's the Flash.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dude.
Look,
Back.
yes, they are gonna be highlighting Extraction 2. Oh wait, no, that's just oh yeah, Cobra Kai, Bridgerton, Stranger Things, Avatar, Rebel Moon, and the live action adaptation of One Piece.
Oh shit, that's huge, dude. That's huge. That guy is almost like he's so old and he's held off on doing an adaptation. This thing's almost fell through
Yeah,
several times, and they finally got like everything hammered out, and they're getting it made. That's huge that's getting made. That's so cool too. As a side note, but Netflix is doing things, bro. And they got Rebel Moon, and it's the home of Zack Snyder, and they're showcasing him at their marquee Tadum event this summer. So yeah, man, it's just so much to look for and so much
in a
things to
couple
do
weeks.
to support Netflix too, you know?
It's a
Oh
home
man,
of the
look.
Justice League too, man. Shit.
Woo! I'm so hyped.
Animated.
Look, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see Rebel Moon in theaters, yo.
Me
That's
too,
gonna
bro.
be something super dope, and I am really looking forward to it. I saw Army of the Dead in theaters. Matter of fact, that was the first movie that I went back to the theater to go see.
Me too.
That was the
Right.
first one that brought me
Same
back,
here.
right?
Zack Snyder got me back in the theaters.
Yep.
And people want to, hey man, look, like I'm a Zack Snyder fan. I risk my life. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, come hell or high water, I'm going to go see Army of the Dead, bro. Right? And so,
I was willing to be a COVID zombie, bro.
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I was like in there masked up. You know what I'm saying? Like nervous. You know?
I was
Taking a shit away from everybody. We were all doing that. Yeah.
Yo, so with that being said, I'm sure that there will be a showing in LA, and I will most definitely be there.
Facts. Facts. Asking the right questions. Oh, dude. But Leon, did you have anything to say about the new Rebel Moon news besides clarifying for us about the title?
You're right. He was
Mr.
like,
Google.
well, actually,
Yeah.
it was
Well,
the-
actually,
He hit
nah.
us with it,
I think it's dope. You know, I hope that this gets a theatrical release for sure, so that we can all experience this in theaters. Because there's nothing like a Zack Snyder movie in theater. You know what I mean? Other than that, I just can't wait, man. Like this can't come fast enough. So any
no.
Rebel Moon crumbs, we're all for it, right?
Right. Yeah, dude, straight up.
Sir.
Crumbs.
Hey, wait a minute. Matter of fact, hey y'all, we've been tripping. I don't even know what we talking about right now because it definitely ain't Rebel Moon, right? Because we don't talk about Rebel Moon. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that?
Right. That's right. You want to support Zach, you need to talk about Rebel Moon.
If it's one thing we don't talk about, it's the Rebel Moon, y'all. And I think that Austin's lost his speed.
Is he back? You back, Austin?
Oh my
I'm
god,
back.
this is hilarious.
I'm back.
Dude, your last
I don't know how long I
when
can
you
stay.
froze, you had the evil scientist.
I'm too
slap you
soon.
Too soon. Right. He said Leon with the stunt move. Nothing like an IMAX Zack film in theaters, right? Yeah. Hey, y'all. Hey, that shit was crazy, y'all. It was crazy.
I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. But I definitely don't need to, do a whole campaign for it because that's
actually
sorry, bro. I had to do that for the boys. So, do you guys have anything else to say about the new Rebel Moon news? I know we're all hype about it, I should say. But did you guys have anything further to go in about this, or what are you expecting? I guess I should ask from Rebel Moon. What are you most excited for?
just
Go
it's
ahead,
going to
Necron.
be it's going to be the best Star Wars movie out.
Oh,
in a
shit.
couple, more than a couple years. Shit.
Yeah, dude.
Because we all know it should have been one. So
Right.
Zach is like, okay, you won't let me do it. I'll just make one myself, and that's what he's doing. Of course, dude, it's gonna be a Zach movie. You know, it's gonna kick ass visually, effects. You know, sound like we just talked about effects wise. You got to see it on the big screen if you can. You know, that'd be great. What else, dude? It's Blood Axe. Ray Fisher. I will be supporting Ray Fisher in Rebel Moon, an actual movie he's in. They will get my money, so that'll be awesome as well.
Yeah.
So, that's what else can you say, dude? It's gonna be Zack Snyder doing Star Wars. How fucking cool is that gonna be, man? Shit.
I know, bro. I know. And the laser like cannons, I'm already seeing. I'm like, I don't even care what looks similar and what doesn't. Like, it was supposed to be a Star Wars fucking film, so I'm going to see it.
Concept art looks sick, dude.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Get a little like, damn, that's gonna be kicking.
Even the little bit of teasers we've gotten are sick, bro. So, Sky, what are you most excited for Rebel Moon?
Well, seeing as how I ran into somebody that works on Rebel Moon, right, at the movie theater, because we can't forget that. You know what I'm saying? I'm super looking forward to a bunch of the creature designs, right? I want to see what these aliens is gonna look like. Yeah. I want to see what Armada is gonna look like. I'm very interested because the guy that I ran into was that literally seemed to be one of the things that he was most excited about was the creature designs. Of course, he worked on them, but that notion had me intrigued that they gave Zach a whole bunch of money and just let him do whatever he wanted to, and that he really went wild with his imagination. So I can't wait to see just how creative that they got with some of the designs of these characters, and I'm also looking forward to seeing just some of the worlds that they build as well.
Yeah, just by this picture, I mean, it's like, dude, it almost looks like something out of a video game, man. Like where is Zack Snyder gonna take us to? I guess that's what I'm most excited for. The roller coaster he brings us on, and the characters that he introduces us to. Obviously, this is his brainchild, man. So, what is there not to look forward to in this film? Really, Leon, did you want to close out real quick on this and say what you're most excited for the Rebel Moon?
I'm gonna say what I said last time, man. I want to know if he's gonna introduce us to some sort of lightsaber tech. That's what I want. I don't even care if people say it's him ripping whatever on. Okay. Give me some lightsabers. Yeah. I want to see Zack Snyder, his adaptation, and his action team, his stunt action team, work with some lightsabers. Let's go.
Let's go.
That would be pretty. Dude,
imagine the Child of Fire is her just like finding a flame sword that she fucking powers or some shit, bro. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, what can he do? And also, I'm thinking about his talented VFX artists that he has, and how great they're gonna make it look, and how epic these worlds are gonna be that we go see. Yeah, really looking forward to Rebel Moon, December 22nd. Can't wait for the trailer. And we're back. So closing thoughts real quick. I know we talked about The Flash, and we're kind of in and out, apropos, as it were. But we have a stream coming up.
Hey, there he goes again.
Speed Force got him.
Lord. Right. Hey, so
there
running back to the Speed Force. Let me make it quick since my computer's trying to die out on me. We're back. Be back Friday most likely for Feel Good Friday. Have to have that come back as well since Freezing Cold Takes is back, and then we'll be back here on Saturday for Cartoons and Cereal season 2. So hey, you got a couple of days to get caught up on season 1. or just rewatch it before we start season 2. And make sure you get your cereal or whatever breakfast you prefer. But we'll be here on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. I nailed it. Go ahead, Necron. You got anything to promote? And what you got coming up? And what are you looking forward to the Saturday? You gonna be there Saturday?
Well, yeah, dude. Obviously I'm gonna stop in Saturday. I stayed up on Sunday night because I was off Monday, right? Yeah, and I caught up where I left off with you guys on season 1. Season 1. I got to the end of it, and I was just watching them, going, God damn, the quality of these cartoons are so damn good. It's just, where's this type of stuff nowadays, dude? They were doing it perfect. They weren't, wacky or clowny or anything. They were just very serious stories and, kind of mature, dude. For a broadcast cartoon, and it's 20 years ago, or roughly. I don't know exactly, but put that in perspective. They got the blueprint to make. And Zach was obviously using it. Now watching him, I was like, "Oh, damn!" When he's fighting the bad guys from World War II, I was like, "I wonder if Zach got kind of influence from that one." And then the demon one was really good with Ichigan. I fucking love that. Just got caught up on them all, dude. I was like, man, I can't wait to get some cereal and watch the season 2 on Saturday for get down and fucking. I'm gonna get something new. It might be Captain Crunch or Frosted Flakes. I don't know.
I
already had my Fruity Pebbles. I had my Fruit Loops. So I gotta change it up to something completely different now. Get that fruity cereal out of here. We gotta get some Frosted Flakes or Captain Crunch. I might even get Captain Crunch berries.
Oh,
just be like on a total. I'm like, man, Necron wired? No, he just had a bowl of Crunch berries, man. I lost my traded track. Okay, tomorrow, me and Mikey are doing Pandora's Box. Mikey wants to do freaking underground 80s horror movies. Dun, dun, dun.
Nice.
So, Slice.
He always comes in with it.
Slasher movies, dude.
He can't help himself. I love it.
I have found that this is my my comfort when I'm streaming. Yeah, it gives me something to focus on because I am not really a public type of speaker type of guy. But if I hold my knife, it keeps me in shape, dude. It got secure. This is my fucking security blanket. How's that? Isn't that crazy?
I love it, bro.
So yeah, I'll be doing that. My security blanket.
It's very It wouldn't be. I wouldn't have it any other way, man. Come on.
Yeah. And I'm probably witching hour Friday night if I ain't out doing something. This depends. So that's what I got going on, dude. And no, I'm gonna rant on something. I hate when these people come in the chat. What do you mean? If the Flash doesn't do good, that instant. Have you not been a part of Still Nation? Have you not seen the endless streams that have covered this information? Are you just some person just trying to come in here and disrupt? Because this information's been out for years of why these movies need to do good. I think I'm just gonna be like, Sil, I just ain't gonna acknowledge it. You know what? Look at the replays. This has been covered. You're wasting everyone's time with that crap. What's up.
We gotta tell Sil to update the Essentials playlist. We gotta redo a whole new one, bro, for the Flash movie.
Yeah, so we can just drop when people come in and say, "Oh, what do you mean if it doesn't do good?" We'll just drop the link in the chat and go watch this because we're talking about now, not then.
Yeah, why don't you catch up? Why don't you catch up, bro? Why don't you catch up? And I forget. I think it was Ill Life said we should watch Young Justice. We have so many other shows that we're gonna watch before that. One to mention, obviously, is Justice League Unlimited, but as Spider-Man 7285, what's up, by the way, mentioned, Batman animated series is on there, bro. So, and also, I'm pretty sure Batman Beyond is on there as well. So, I mean, we gotta.
Is Batman Beyond Netflix? Shit.
No, wait. Here's the thing. It's not because Batman the animated series is on Netflix in Canada.
It's not on there in the U.S. yet?
The U.S. has a cartoon called The Batman from 2004.
Right. That's
on Netflix. But we may have to, because I've never seen it, but it's on Netflix. We may have to check a season of it out and see. You know what I'm saying,
bro?
I watched Batman
versus.
versus. I watched that Batman character in Batman versus Dracula, and it was actually pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey. So
Yeah, it was a pretty good show.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. It's DC. You know what I'm saying? I might have to give it a shot. I'm saying I'll try out a few episodes at least.
All right, man. I'll take your word for it. I'll take the Spider-Man's word for it right there. So yeah, make sure tomorrow, obviously, you're on Pandora's Box to get down with the 80s hardcore slice and dice music with Necron and Mikey Sutton. Anything goes on Pandora's Box. So you definitely gotta be there because he might just pop off on somebody in chat. Just pop up. You might not see it, dude. You never seen that side of Mikey, but you'll see it. You'll see that Pandora's Box, and we love it, bro. We love it.
I was
sure you're there,
taken
bro.
aback when I saw Mikey just rip that head off.
I loved it. I loved it.
Mikey,
I had to stop what I was doing.
Killer instinct in there. Yeah.
I was washing dishes. I had to stop the sink and shit. I was like, "What a second? What just happened? What the fuck?" I had to go back and like rewatch it. I was like, "Oh damn! Oh damn! Okay, Mikey. Okay, yeah, bro." So you gotta go there live if you want to see it live, and you can be like me. You just like, what the hell just happened? That's Pandora's Box for you. So thank you for being here. Obviously, Necron, as usual. It's usually Necron. If anyone wants a behind the scenes little tidbit, Necron's always the first one here. Always just like, yo, what's up, man? I thought I was talking. I was like, yo, am I muted? He's like, oh no, sorry, I was just listening to something else, just waiting for you. Like, yo, he's always here, always down, and always literally our resident co-host. I called him that from the jump, bro. So thank you, Necron.
Football co-host. I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely, dude. A resident co-host whenever we need him. So thanks, bro. Yo, with that being said, Sky, go ahead. The floor is yours to promo what you got coming up. I know you got something coming on Friday too, I think. Oh, so let us know what you got coming up, homie.
Oh man, I have a very, very full schedule coming up. So tomorrow night shift with Mikey Sutton. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for that. Friday afternoon, early evening Eastern, I guess. Be on the lookout because there will be a Twitter space where we will be discussing some things, and it's our first kind of big space for the Cell movement in a minute, and so I think that you guys should show up and tune in because it'll be a lot of great information put out, and also should be a very interesting release on Friday.
So it's a Thursday Twitter space or?
Oh no.
No. This day
night
off
shift
screws me all up. Okay.
Night shift is tomorrow, and then Friday is the Twitter space, right? And then Saturday got cartoons and cereal in the morning, and I may be streaming that evening. I'm not sure yet, right? Okay. And then followed by another episode of Night Shift on Sunday. So you guys should be seeing and hearing from me quite a bit within the next few days, and it should be very exciting and informative for all. So
hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already, sub to Sky. What are you doing if you're not? And make sure you're there tomorrow night for Night Shift, man. It's gonna be fun.
Hey, wait. Real quick, final thoughts though, because I did want to, right? Because the fact that we're having to have these long drawn out conversations about the Flash and why we want to support it and things like that, it just goes to show that these conversations are happening for a reason, and there seems to be a contingent of people that do not want you guys to go see this movie, because if there wasn't, we wouldn't be having to have these conversations, right? And we wouldn't be getting this pushback. So, with that being said, I think it's incumbent upon each and every individual to make up their own mind about what they want to go see with their hard-earned dollars, right? And that is not a decision that should be, mocked or made fun of or anything like that. In terms of like, if people want to go see this movie, right? Like, they shouldn't be made to feel guilty or ashamed or anything like that because they want to go see Michael Keaton as Batman or Michael Shannon back as Zod, or they want to see Feora in the movie, or Ezra Miller, or Ben Affleck, or Gal Gadot, right? Like, literally,
pick your poison.
Yeah, and so with that being said, nobody should be made to feel less than or as if they're doing something wrong for wanting to go see this movie. So that's why we're here having these conversations, and that's why we will continue to have them as long as it is necessary.
Yeah.
And as for Rebel Moon, I'm super, super excited for this movie. Whenever these tickets drop, I'm gonna just try to grab some for me and the homies, and I'm gonna just see because I'm not sure, because like with Army of the Dead, it wasn't like a wide release. Like, I think it was only playing at like one theater out here.
Yeah, I had to find one. Yeah.
Yeah, and so whenever these tickets go on sale, I might have to just grab a bunch because I don't know who will be trying to see it, but I got to make sure that we get some real Snyder fans up in the building, right?
Absolutely, yeah, that's a smart idea. Yeah, I had to scope out my usual theater that I go to when I look for Rebel Moon, or not Rebel Moon, Army of the Dead tickets. I was like, oh, it's not here, it's not here, it's not here. But it was cool because it gave me an opportunity to go to a new theater, and I'm like as a cinephile, like any of you guys, I'm also a theater connoisseur. And down here in Florida, they actually have some of like the oldest cinemas, and some of these cinemas still have like the neon lights all over the place from like the 50s and 60s. So I love going to these theaters, and I was able to go to like a hole in the wall theater, but it was like a mom and pop place that had been open for decades, and they literally took care of their stuff. Like, it was real nice. You didn't expect this to like walk up into this place, when you did, and I was like, oh dang, like this is sweet. This is like, why haven't I never been here? And it's like, just because of where it is, it's in a bad location, like in my town or whatever, in my city. So yeah, Rebel Moon gave me an opportunity to go see different theaters and go see a Netflix film in theaters, which I never thought I would do. And really, who gave us that opportunity was Zack Snyder, just because of the power of his work and how good it is. So yeah, I wholeheartedly concur with you, man. I'm excited for Rebel Moon, man. I'm gonna cop some tickets as soon as that shit comes out, bro. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So yeah, night shift tomorrow night. Thank you for your final thoughts on that. And obviously, you'll be back here rolling in whenever you damn well please on Saturday. Yo, take the day off, bro. But yo, thank you for being here too, Sky. And thank you for continuing the cell movement and continuing to push these in a positive way. And another, go ahead.
You ain't know. I killed my own movement. Apparently, right, it's dead, right? Like, I keep hearing that for some strange reason, that my movement's dead, but here we are, still doing engagement events. And it's funny because they think, yo, man, wait till we talk after this show is over, yo, because they think that like these engagements, they think we ain't doing nothing, yo. And boy, do we gotta talk.
I told y'all I heard a little birdie the other day. I told y'all, bro. I told y'all. So yeah, man, keep pushing the engagement events. If you guys see the posters on Twitter, please retweet them. Say that you're gonna be there. Maybe do me a favor, and the next time you go tweet it out, if you're watching this right now, just tell me what you're gonna be having for breakfast that day. And I am so excited to be hanging out with y'all. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like I used to have like this boys club after all my friends and I graduated high school. We kind of get together every week. It kind of feels like that again, but it's not just the boys, it's everybody. It's like the whole team. So I'm glad that everyone files in Saturday morning and joins the party and joins the celebration and joins the engagement. That's what it's all about. And someone who needs to join this conversation so we could end this stream is our amazing friend and co-host, Leon. Bro, what do you got a promo? What do you want to cap off the night with? The floor is yours, my friend. He's got to find a phone and unmute himself. Is Leon there? Did I miss a private chat? You say we'd be right back?
Yeah,
tech
bro.
issues. Oh,
Yeah.
damn, bro.
No.
As soon as I set him up, too, he's like, oh, fuck. Bro, it's all good, homie. I can stall. I'm a pro staller. We're going to talk to the chat real quick. Oh, Bishop's here. What's good, Bishop? Can't wait to see the Flash. Yeah, man. That's how we all feel. Nightwing's here. Support the Flash. Just do it. Hey, we got some late risers. I love it. Thank you guys for being here. And put your last comments and questions in the chat, too. I forget to say that all the time, but let me say that. Oh, and while we're doing that, while we're waiting for Leon, I got one more clip.
Dr. Evil, I love your plan.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah, Herr Doctor, it's a really good plan.
Yes, Frau. On the whole, I think Preparation H feels good. What is it now?
No, nothing. You know what? I agree. Preparation H does feel good, on the whole.
Well, I'm glad we're sprechen Sie the same lingity. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I just realized that Austin gonna be like, Leon, you ready yet? And he gonna be like, been a little busy.
He will too, man.
He'll be like, been a little busy, right?
He's been busy protecting Gotham, bro. Yeah, I had to go clobber some people real quick, tie some people up, leave them in a very hilarious fashion for the police. That's always my favorite part about it too. You like tie them up, put some like lipstick on them or something, just like whatever they have, just like make them look like, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Just smear their shit. You know what I'm talking about. I love that shit. Or put a sign on their chest just saying, for Commissioner Gordon. Like, yo, oh man, you just makes them look like dunces every time, man.
I had to turn my camera off. I was like, I don't know where Austin going with this, bro.
I turned my camera on. I was like,
Y'all stop acting weird, bro. It's all you, man. That's all you. Hey, man. Projection is a fickle.
Bruh, you literally said tie him up and put lipstick on him. I was like,
hey, man. Could be talking about deceased. Could be talking about anything, bro. You don't know what I'm talking about.
You said, bro.
Hey, bro. That's on you, bro. That's on you. That's where your mind go. All right, bro.
Hey. Oh, man. Nah.
I was gonna make a Dr. Evil joke, and I don't even remember now, man.
I'm glad we're speaking the same language.
We out, dude. Everyone have a good stream. We'll see you guys on Friday. We'll see you on Saturday, bro. We the fuck out of here. Peace.